business perspective, there is nothing that's had as big an impact on business and content as changes in media. During the course, you're going to hear from Professor Judy Franks on Media Today, and she talks about 5 major aspects that have changed in the recent years. First, there's convergence. In other words, things are now blurring together. If you think of big companies like ESPN or Huffington Post, they have video, they have audio, they have pictures, they're bloggers. They are using all forms of social media to get to their target audience. Symbiosis, nothing's died off. New is just recycling old. And the key is that things just keep getting recycled in different forms to keep people informed. Circuits are very important. Marketers want to game the system, but basically people control the marketplace. Brands are still very powerful in the media mix today. And the economics are constantly under pressure as we find new and more automated ways of getting to the consumer. Traditionally, we've had owned media that was owned by the company and managed by it. And then we had paid media. This was things like we could do rental lists, or we could put on a TV ad or put an ad in a magazine as a way of getting to our markets. But a new era has come in, and as a result of the social revolution, we now have earned media. But let's take a look at each one. Owned media is media that we control to engage our customers and our prospects. And it's these traditional things like the sales force, collateral materials, telemarketing systems for both customer service and marketing. We have direct mail, we have email, catalogs, press releases, we have our website, we have our CRM systems. Then with the new media, we have SEO and SEM. That's our search engine optimization, search engine management. We have the social media sites. We might have a bunch of those. We'll have our mobile apps. We have blogs, ebooks, videos, vlogs, which are video logs, as well as podcasts. And we control all those. We determine when people will get to them. We determine when we're going to put them out and market them to people. And so we control that part. The paid media is basically ways we can push our messages to the group. When I put out my own media, I pull people to it with my ads. This is actually pushing it towards the consumer and the prospects. So display ads, magazine ads, and the like are very big. Acquisition programs, endorsements, affiliate programs, and we'll talk about affiliate marketing pretty quick in the course. Pay-per-click is PPC. I can have banner ads. I can do social advertising. In other words, there's a number of ways I can push out a message to the market to see if they're interested in my products, my services, or now my content. The final one is earned media. Earned media is media exposure that comes without payment. In other words, if I can get an influencer to mention me, that will grow my follower base. It's the things we'll be doing in class. So earned media is news mentions, customer reviews, which are huge. Ratings and reviews are a major way that consumers get information today. There's content shares where we're sharing it with each other. There's social media, as well as the interactions that are happening. And so it's basically things that are external to the company that are happening synergistically, that are building my reputation as a company and making people more aware of my brands and the content that I'm providing to help the communities to achieve their mission. Essentially, media is stacked from the top being fairly shallow conversations about different topics to the bottom, which is very deep focused discussions. And so we have the social networking sites, which are sites where we post things out. And if you think of a tweet, the lifetime of a tweet is very, very short. But it's a very powerful media, as is Facebook and so forth, and Instagram. Then we have our news aggregators. They'll tend to talk about a topic a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. The passion connections are Pinterest and especially Reddit, where people are talking about things they're passionate about quite deeply. Then you have the YouTube, Vine video, audio, and video connections. iTunes is in there. Then you go to the websites. The biggest ones are the thought leaders. These are the bloggers and the e-newsletter people. And finally, we have the private virtual communities and virtual communities. Private virtual communities are ones where you have to register to become a part of the group. They are forums, bulletin boards. The Facebook groups are very big. Communities that we can find on search are out there. LinkedIn has one. Google Plus does not exist anymore. And so, take that off the list. But basically what we're doing is when we engage with people, we want to engage them on the social networks, but have them amplify our information to their groups. And we will target the thought leaders, we'll target the communities to get the word out, because that's where the very deep conversations are happening. But we will use all of these as we go through and build our content strategy. If you have any questions, please email me or follow me on Twitter.